Babylon, an ancient city steeped in historical richness, stands as an enduring symbol of Mesopotamian civilization. Located on the Euphrates River in modern-day Iraq, Babylon's name evokes images of grandeur, mystique, and a civilization that left an indelible mark on the annals of human history. The term Babylon finds its roots in the Akkadian language, derived from the Sumerian word Babylonia, meaning gate of the gods. This nomenclature reflects Babylon's prominence as a city of great religious and cultural significance. Historically, it has been a political and cultural epicenter, embodying the triumphs and tribulations of Mesopotamian societies. The roots of Babylon trace back to the 3rd millennium BC. During the Sumerian period, originally a small Akkadian town, Babylon gradually rose to prominence. Under the reign of King Hammurabi, who would later establish the Babylonian Empire, situated on the fertile plains between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. The city's strategic location facilitated agricultural prosperity and trade, laying the foundation for its growth. As Babylon evolved, it became a melting pot of various cultures and ethnicities. The city's early history is characterized by a series of power struggles between emerging city-states, each vying for control over the region. Babylon's ascendancy to power was marked by its ability to unify these disparate entities under a centralized authority. One of Babylon's most enduring contributions to civilization is the Code of Hammurabi, a comprehensive legal code established by King Hammurabi around 1754 BCE. This codification of laws addressed a wide array of issues, including civil, criminal, and commercial matters. Hammurabi's code is notable for its eye for an eye principle, reflecting a sense of justice based on retribution. The Code of Hammurabi not only provided a framework for governing Babylonian society, but also offered insights into the cultural and moral values of the time. The stele on which the code is inscribed stands as a tangible testament to the sophistication of Babylonian legal and administrative systems. The apex of Babylon's historical significance came under the rule of Nebuchadnezzar II, who ascended to the throne in 605 BC. Nebuchadnezzar's reign is often considered a golden age for Babylon, marked by territorial expansion, architectural achievements, and cultural flourishing. During his rule, Nebuchadnezzar embarked on ambitious construction projects, including the famed Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. His reign also saw the completion of the Ishtar Gate and the Etamanenki Ziggurat, further solidifying Babylon's status as a city of unparalleled grandeur. Babylon's contributions to civilization extend beyond its architectural wonders and legal codifications. The city played a pivotal role in the development of astronomy and mathematics, with Babylonian scholars making significant advancements in these fields. Their sophisticated understanding of celestial phenomena is evident in the Babylonian clay tablets, containing astronomical observations and mathematical calculations. Moreover, Babylon's influence on literature, art, and religious practices reverberated throughout the ancient world. The city's epic tales, religious rituals, and artistic expressions left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of Mesopotamia and beyond. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, often considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, stand as a testament to the ingenuity and engineering prowess of Babylonian civilization. While the existence of the gardens has been debated among historians, the accounts from ancient texts, including those by Greek historians like Strabo and Philo of Byzantium, fuel the mystique surrounding this architectural marvel. Legend has it that King Nebuchadnezzar II built the Hanging Gardens for his wife, Amadis of Media, who longed for the green hills and valleys of her homeland. The gardens were said to be an ascending series of terraces planted with a variety of trees, flowers, and shrubs. Water, allegedly drawn from the Euphrates River through a complex irrigation system, cascaded down the terraces, creating a lush, verdant spectacle. The construction of the Hanging Gardens has intrigued historians for centuries, as the classical accounts are sometimes ambiguous and lack archaeological evidence. Nevertheless, the idea of a stunning elevated garden in the heart of Babylon captivates the imagination, symbolizing the heights of Babylonian architectural creativity. Among Babylon's architectural jewels, the Ishtar Gate and Processional Way represent a dazzling display of artistic and engineering prowess. Constructed during the reign of Nebuchadnezzar II, the Ishtar Gate served as the entrance to the inner city of Babylon. It was adorned with vibrant blue glazed tiles featuring depictions of dragons and divine beings, emphasizing the city's cultural and religious significance. The processional way, leading to the Ishtar Gate, was a grand boulevard lined with ornate walls adorned with vibrant reliefs. The reliefs depicted various scenes, including mythical creatures, deities, and royal processions. This ceremonial path, flanked by majestic guardian animals, created a grand entrance that showcased Babylon's power and splendor. The Ishtar Gate and processional way not only served practical purposes, but also reflected the city's commitment to aesthetic excellence and its desire to awe and inspire those who entered Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar's palace, situated within the heart of Babylon, was a sprawling complex that exemplified the opulence and sophistication of the Babylonian Empire. The palace, characterized by its intricate architecture and lavish decorations, served as the administrative and residential center of Nebuchadnezzar's rule. The palace featured grand halls, courtyards, and gardens, showcasing a harmonious blend of functionality and artistic expression. Nebuchadnezzar's dedication to architectural magnificence is evident in the meticulous design of the palace, with its use of colorful tiles, intricate carvings, and monumental structures. Babylon's city planning and infrastructure were ahead of their time, contributing to the city's status as a hub of civilization. The city was surrounded by massive defensive walls, with the famous Ishtar Gate serving as a grand entry point. The walls were not only formidable from a military perspective but also featured decorative elements, showcasing Babylon's commitment to aesthetics. The city's urban layout included a grid system with well-organized streets, markets, and residential areas. Babylon's strategic location along the Euphrates River facilitated trade and commerce, and its advanced irrigation system supported a thriving agricultural sector. Babylon's architectural marvels and urban planning left an enduring legacy, influencing subsequent civilizations and serving as a source of inspiration for architects, historians, and artists across the ages. As we explore these structures, we gain a profound appreciation for the scale of Babylon's achievements and the impact of its architectural legacy on the world. Central to Babylon's cultural and religious identity was its rich and diverse pantheon of gods and goddesses. The Babylonian pantheon included a multitude of deities, each associated with specific aspects of life, nature, and cosmic forces. Among the prominent gods were Marduk, the chief god and patron deity of Babylon, Ishtar, the goddess of love and fertility, and Nabu, the god of wisdom and writing. Marduk's ascendancy to the position of the supreme god was closely tied to Babylon's rise as a major power. The Enuma-Elish, Babylon's creation myth, narrates Marduk's cosmic victory over the primordial forces, establishing him as the ruler of the pantheon. The influence of these deities extended beyond religious rituals, permeating various facets of Babylonian life, from governance to daily activities. Babylon's religious practices and beliefs had a profound impact on the broader Mesopotamian religious landscape. The city's prominence as a political and cultural center allowed its religious traditions to permeate neighboring regions. Babylonian religious texts and rituals influenced the religious practices of surrounding city-states and contributed to the development of a shared Mesopotamian religious identity. The Babylonian creation myth, the Enuma-Elish, not only shaped the religious worldview of Babylon but also left an indelible mark on Mesopotamian cosmogony. Concepts such as divine hierarchy, the struggle between order and chaos, and the notion of a chief god asserting dominance became recurring themes in Mesopotamian religious thought. Babylon holds a significant place in various biblical texts, serving as both a historical setting and a symbolic backdrop. In the Old Testament, Babylon is prominently featured in narratives such as the Babylonian captivity of the Israelites. The biblical story of the Tower of Babel, found in the book of Genesis, is another well-known account that involves Babylon. This narrative explores themes of human ambition, divine intervention, and the consequences of overreaching. The Babylonian exile, a period when the Israelites were deported to Babylon after the fall of Jerusalem, left an enduring mark on biblical literature. Psalms, Isaiah, and other prophetic books contain reflections on the challenges faced by the exiled community and their hopes for restoration. Babylon's position as a crossroads of trade and culture facilitated a vibrant environment of cultural exchange and diversity. The city attracted people from various regions, leading to a melting pot of languages, traditions, and artistic styles. Babylon became a cosmopolitan center where different cultures coexisted and influenced each other. The Code of Hammurabi, a legal codification, reflects Babylon's commitment to administering justice in a diverse society. The laws outlined in the code aim to address the needs of a multicultural population, emphasizing fairness and equity. The cultural diversity within Babylon extended to the arts, literature, and sciences. Scholars and artists from different backgrounds converged in Babylon, contributing to the city's intellectual and creative flourishing. This rich tapestry of cultural exchange laid the groundwork for Babylon's enduring legacy as a symbol of cosmopolitanism. Babylon's decline was a complex process influenced by a confluence of internal and external factors. One significant factor was the internal strife and power struggles that plagued the Babylonian Empire. Successive rulers faced challenges in maintaining the unity and stability achieved during the zenith of Nebuchadnezzar II's reign. Political instability, corruption, and economic challenges weakened the empire's foundations. Additionally, environmental factors such as changes in the course of the Euphrates River and agricultural problems contributed to Babylon's decline. The once prosperous city faced issues related to water management, affecting its agricultural productivity and economic sustainability. Babylon's vulnerability to external threats played a pivotal role in its decline. The city experienced a series of invasions and conquests by neighboring powers, ultimately leading to its fall. In 539 BCE, Cyrus the Great of Persia captured Babylon without significant resistance. The account of the fall of Babylon is chronicled in the biblical book of Daniel, where the Persian king diverts the Euphrates River to allow his forces to enter the city under the cover of darkness. The conquest by Cyrus marked the end of the Babylonian Empire and the beginning of the Achaemenid Persian Empire. Subsequent rulers, such as Darius and Xerxes, maintained control over Babylon, contributing to its integration into a larger imperial structure. While the fall of Babylon marked the end of its political and military dominance, the city's legacy endured through the centuries. The conquerors, recognizing the cultural and economic significance of Babylon, sought to preserve its heritage. Under Persian rule, Babylon continued to thrive as a center of scholarship, trade, and culture. The city retained its symbolic importance, even as the geopolitical landscape shifted. Babylon's legacy extended into the Hellenistic period, with Alexander the Great contemplating a grand reconstruction project. Although Alexander's death halted these ambitious plans, Babylon continued to be a notable city under the Seleucid Empire. In the following centuries, Babylon's fortunes waned as changing trade routes and economic centers diminished its importance. By the time of the Islamic conquests in the 7th century CE, Babylon had become a mere shadow of its former self. The archaeological and historical significance of Babylon endured through its depiction in religious texts, ancient writings, and the imaginations of subsequent generations. The city's fall became a symbol of the ebb and flow of civilizations, reminding humanity of the transient nature of power and glory. The quest to unearth Babylon's secrets has been ongoing for centuries, with archaeological endeavors shedding light on the city's historical, cultural, and architectural heritage. The earliest documented excavations took place in the 19th century, and European archaeologists, driven by a fascination with ancient Mesopotamia, began uncovering the remnants of Babylon. Excavations revealed the city's grandeur, with artifacts ranging from intricately glazed bricks to clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script. The remains of the Ishtar Gate, the processional way, and Nebuchadnezzar's palace provided tangible evidence of Babylon's once splendid architecture. These findings offered crucial insights into the city's layout, construction techniques, and artistic achievements. Subsequent excavations in the 20th and 21st centuries, led by institutions such as the German Archaeological Institute and the Iraqi Antiquities Department, continued to unveil new facets of Babylon's past. The archaeological record not only affirmed the historical accounts, but also challenged some perceptions, prompting scholars to reassess the city's chronology and cultural influences. Among the noteworthy discoveries at Babylon was the Nebuchadnezzar cylinder, a clay artifact that provided a first-hand account of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar II. Discovered in the late 19th century, the cylinder contained an inscription in Akkadian, detailing Nebuchadnezzar's restoration projects. including the construction of the ziggurat at Amenenki and the rebuilding of temples. The Nebuchadnezzar cylinder offered a valuable historical resource, allowing scholars to corroborate Nebuchadnezzar's inscriptions found on various monuments, and providing insights into the king's motivations and accomplishments. The document's discovery underscored the importance of primary sources in reconstructing the history of Babylon and its rulers. Advancements in archaeological methods and technologies have played a pivotal role in uncovering Babylon's secrets with greater precision. Modern techniques, including remote sensing, ground-penetrating radar, and satellite imagery, have enabled archaeologists to conduct non-intrusive surveys, mapping the subsurface features of the ancient city. Excavations have benefited from improved stratigraphic analysis, allowing researchers to discern layers of occupation and reconstruct the chronological sequence of Babylon's development. The integration of geospatial information systems (GIS) has facilitated the creation of detailed maps, aiding in the documentation and interpretation of archaeological findings. Moreover, collaborative efforts between international teams and local authorities have become integral to the success of archaeological projects in Babylon. These partnerships ensure the preservation of discovered artifacts, promote cultural exchange, and contribute to the training of local archaeologists and heritage professionals. Babylon's legacy extends far beyond its physical existence, leaving an indelible imprint on later civilizations. The city's architectural marvels, cultural achievements, and legal codifications influence the course of history, shaping the development of subsequent societies. The Hanging Gardens, the Ishtar Gate, and Nebuchadnezzar's palace served as architectural inspirations for later cultures. The awe-inspiring grandeur of these structures found echoes in the designs of imperial palaces, temples, and gardens across diverse civilizations. The symbolic significance of Babylon as a cultural and political center resonated with rulers who sought to emulate its prestige. The Code of Hammurabi, with its principles of justice and legal governance, left a lasting impact on the evolution of legal systems. Concepts such as the presumption of innocence and the idea that laws should be written and publicly displayed can be traced back to the legal innovations introduced in Babylon. Babylon has been a recurring theme in literature and art, captivating the imaginations of writers, poets, and artists throughout the ages. The biblical narrative of the Tower of Babel, a cautionary tale about human ambition and divine intervention, has inspired countless works of literature. Writers such as Jorge Luis Borges and Italo Calvino have explored the allegorical dimensions of Babylon, using it as a metaphor for the complexities of language, power, and human aspiration. In art, Babylon's iconic structures have been depicted in paintings, sculptures, and illustrations. The romanticized imagery of the Hanging Gardens and the Ishtar Gate has been a source of inspiration for artists seeking to convey the mystique and grandeur of ancient Babylon. These artistic representations contribute to the perpetuation of Babylon's cultural memory and its impact on the collective imagination. Babylon's cultural legacy reverberates through the annals of linguistics and literature. The Akkadian language, the primary language of Babylon, played a crucial role in shaping the linguistic landscape of the ancient Near East. Akkadian cuneiform, the writing system used in Babylon, influenced the development of writing systems in neighboring cultures. The Babylonian Talmud, a central text in Rabbinic Judaism, emerged from the intellectual traditions of Babylonian Jewish scholars. The Talmudic discussions on law, ethics, and theology bear the imprint of Babylonian intellectual contributions, demonstrating the enduring impact of Babylonian culture on religious thought. Babylon's linguistic and cultural influence persisted through the Hellenistic period and into the Islamic Golden Age, as scholars preserved and translated Babylonian texts. The transmission of knowledge from Babylon to later civilizations contributed to the preservation and transmission of scientific, mathematical, and literary achievements. The exploration of Babylon is an ongoing quest, with each archaeological discovery, translation of ancient texts, and technological advancement bringing new dimensions to our understanding of this ancient city. The legacy of Babylon continues to inspire scholars, artists, and enthusiasts to unravel its secrets and appreciate the profound impact it has had on the course of human history. The documentary has offered a glimpse into the layers of Babylon's past, but the quest to understand Babylon is far from complete. ongoing excavations, advancements in analytical techniques, and interdisciplinary collaborations promise to reveal even more about the daily lives, cultural exchanges, and intellectual achievements of Babylon's inhabitants. As we embark on the ongoing journey to understand Babylon, we are reminded that this ancient city is not confined to the pages of history books, but resonates in the present, challenging us to appreciate the complexities of our shared heritage and encouraging us to continue exploring the mysteries that lie beneath the sands of time.